Hey beautifuls of the feed, it's me Benji. I'm back with another general reading. So I hope everyone's had a great last day because I didn't post yesterday, I just took a break. But we're back into it today. Let's just get the general energy going. My readings do kind of consist of self-development. Anything can really pop up in them actually. And pretty much today we're just going to go for a reading that will purvey messages for the highest good of all. Alrighty. Alrighty, we got some cards. We have the Chariot, we have the Three of Cups. Wow, okay, so we have like duality giving me right now. It's giving me duality right now. Just see that backwards. Just very much direct action moving forward, and a lot of just being balanced between the two sides, like masculine and feminine. That's what I'm really getting. I really get this like invitation idea of like being invited to a gathering or like a celebration of some sort. That's what I kind of get, but it's like very direct, straightforward. Like this is direct. This is direct. That's what I'm getting. All right. Let me flip over these other cards and see what else we got. Oh, wow. All right. Okay. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. So it does give me like the same kind of almost energy vibe where it's like contemplating something, like thinking about stuff. Then like almost like very focused, but like you're thinking about stuff. Things are happening. The Queen of Cups really just gives me this vibe of almost like having this like shield up, like from something too much emotional that could like really bring you down. It's like, it's weird. Like I'm getting this like shield feeling, like it's like this knowing, and like you have this like guard, but it's a shield, and it's like there's all these emotions and things coming in and trying to get at you, and it's essentially just not reaching you. And that's what I'm getting from the Queen of Cups today. It's very interesting. I do also get that spirit guides watching over you. That's very interesting. I'm just looking at the picture and that's what I'm getting, purveying from it. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is definitely giving me, it's definitely giving me like contemplating the future. Also just the fact that you're like, you're almost like feeling a little bit stagnant, almost a little bit unmotivated, or not unmotivated, but just stagnant. It's like maybe something's happened. I feel like a lot of things have been thrown at you. And I feel like it's causing this slight delay. Yeah, okay. Interesting. The next one is the Nine of Swords. So it's definitely, that one always just really just gives me like nightmares, pain, kind of like sleeping, like not being able to sleep. That time of the day is not very comfortable for you. It's kind of what I get. Like I've never said nightmares before, but that's what it's giving me. It's giving me like more nightmares. We have the Two of Swords, which just gives me very much like being very defensive to things that are unseen. This reading is definitely giving me a vibe of there are some unseen forces, unseen things that have been thrown at you, and it's causing a lot of pain, and it's causing a little bit of stagnation in the journey forward, and this celebration thing, like, you know, like what am I getting? I'm getting that you have met new people, and there is a lot of things that are coming up from the past, and it's almost like a test. It's very interesting. Like that's what I'm feeling. It's very direct, right? Very direct. I feel like this is happening for a reason. The next card after the Two of Swords, which I got, was kind of like, yeah, kind of like rebounding, like being defensive against things that are unseen. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which gives me like this almost like a change of energy for you. And this one is really just giving me like going on an adventure, being very adventurous, and almost just being like above it all, naturally. It's like popping out the other side, just like with a better energy that you have, like, you know, a better, more fun, like free energy than before. We do have like the Six of Pentacles, which is giving me like a very generous feeling. So adventure, being generous, Page of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles. It does seem like kind of fruitful at the end here. Like it's got a lot going on. But this current energy that's like kind of coming through here, and I feel like it's happening because you're being very direct about like, I really get making new friends, or like, you know, being social and like being different than you've always kind of been, or like maybe being more of your true self. That's really get from that. And there are people that are not happy about it. There is energy that's not happy about it. That's what I get from this. They really think that like you are going to get through all of this. You're definitely repelling things that aren't there. You know, it's energy's being slapped against you and you're repelling it. Repelling it. It's a word. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which really gives me the vibe of like knowing, like you're in this like energy, and I think it's where you've become very mature about work and just balance in life in general, and you know, like making things come into fruition. And I really think that this is kind of like giving me that, like, because these things are happening, this is all a test, and it just like brings out this person in you that becomes better and better and better, and you get like kind of gifted with the Ace of Pentacles here. And the Ace of Pentacles always just gives me like fruitfulness and like joy and abundance, and just like the beginning of like something really, really fruitful that's going to blossom. And it's like the beginning of it, like, you know, going to blossom into something really amazing. It also like gives me a belief, like, you know, you believe it. The Page of Pentacles is like, I know. Like, I know. So this is very interesting. This reading, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm going to clarify. I need to clarify, because there are some forces at work here that we cannot see. Maybe, you know, Three of Cups and the Chariot really gives me that like vibe of like friends. But it gives me like, you're like taking direct action on like making new friends. So what I want to clarify is, what is the unseen forces? What are those things? Ooh. Okay, it's giving me chills, and they're not good ones. Okay. That's the same card as before. So the first two cards that came out are the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess, but they are both upside down. So with that, it's giving me unpredictable, disorganized, crafty, like and deceitful. And then we have the High Priestess, and that gives hidden motives, confusion, and ignorance. I'm going to move on. That doesn't give me good feelings. We have the Lovers upside down, so yes, I think I might have a little bit of a confirmation here to actually say what I was feeling before, because I like to confirm it before I say it. But like the frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choice, or overcommitment. This is definitely a situation that I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. This is to do with a situation that's like probably just happened or recently that's happened, and it's to do with your significant other or ex-significant other now. I feel like there was a situation that they didn't meet the test for you, and I think it was the last stand for you. And I think they had, superficiality, hidden motives, and I think these things. I really think you do. I think this is like all come to fruition, and it's really the end. And I feel like they were given a choice, right? And I think they avoided it for so long, and there was separation. And I think what's come to this point now, that I think that they've probably already told you, or that's what I'm getting, that they don't want to be with you. But it was like different. I'm not getting that there was any like arguments, or I think you were like, yeah, well, like I kind of figured that because, like, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel like you already kind of figured what was going on, and so you weren't even hurt. Okay? So we have critical, cruel, overbearing, bitter, deceitful, unreliable, and dismissive. This person was telling you what to do. This person was being critical of your living situation or just those things. An interesting reading today. Unreliable really gives me like they told you that they were gonna like do something with you, and they just never did it. Literally that. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, this is a message for you. Support yourself before you can support others, but it's also a message for the other person. So it's just like, balanced, generous, considerate, fierce nature with calm exterior. Yeah. So it really does give me the vibe of like, I don't think you actually need that message because I think you already know these things. I think that is kind of giving off like, it's almost like telling the other person what they need to do. They need to support themselves before they can support others. And really like be in a commitment. Okay, so it says feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Grief, loss, self-pity, despair, disappointment, disillusionment, fear of risk, and mourning. Yeah, so this does seem like it was the end of something that was beautiful, and as much as like, the things happen, I feel like there's some good in this, but like when it comes down to self-respect, sometimes that moving on can be the hardest thing ever. So that was the Five of Cups, and it's really giving me that flow of like kind of sadness right now, but that's okay. The next one is Seven of Pentacles, which came out down in the bottom one, and it just says look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Okay, so like this one is really just giving that planning, thinking about the things and like remembering and reflecting, being diligent and coming up with like things that are actually more necessary. We have the Eight of Cups, and this one's definitely giving like, change, take action. The journey is ahead, and like, this is all part of it. Being a little bit dissatisfied with the outcome from like the separation. All I can get from this is to do with a lover or like, like a significant other or someone that was really close and it's like ended, or maybe it hasn't ended. It doesn't seem like it's ended. I feel like this is still there. There is no end right now, so it just gives me that like there is this separation happening, and I feel like there hasn't been like a don't talk to me ever again kind of vibe. I just feel like it's silence. Just being silent, not saying anything. Can we have believe in yourself and have courage to continue? Just the Nine of Wands. And the Eight of Cups was, make your decisions and take action with confidence. But yeah, believe in yourself. This is just I think this is just like showing that it can like, be very positive. These kind of changes. We have the Page of Wands. Keep your eyes on your goals and enjoy every movement. These are very uplifting. Very uplifting. Thank you, Spirit. It's very much not a great situation, but very uplifting. And we have the Two of Wands, which is giving wise withdrawal. Wise withdrawal. So withdrawing from something, but being very wise about it. It's the right thing. All right. So clarifying the hidden forces. Because that's what I asked, right? So I'm just reading them. But what I get from clarifying the hidden forces with this one is that this person is jealous of you. This person has and got so much love for you, they hate themselves. Okay? And I don't like using the word hate very often. They really, really despise themselves. And they don't love themselves. It's kind of sad. And I think ultimately, I'm not on their side, but they did this because they can't meet the test. And I think because of their envy for you or jealousy for you, I feel like they are actually the ones that are sending you this. Them and their friends. Them and their friends are sending you this energy, and I don't like to say it, but that's what it is. So I would recommend protections. Just, disconnect and protect yourself, your home, lay down firm boundaries and move forward, I feel like that's what this message is. It's very, very, very stern, and it's even making me almost speechless. But I'm a strong boy and I can handle it. I do want to clarify this nightmare situation. Or the non-sleeping nightmares. That would be cool. If you are resonating with this reading, let me know. And give a like on the video and subscribe if you're new, by the way. Alright, so we just have one. Just one that's popped out. So I really think that the Two of Wands, and I asked, what's this nightmare about? Traveling. Moving forward. Traveling into the unknown. Yeah. There is a fear of moving out into the world, and I think that's what it's giving. It's really just giving me that because of what I asked and how I framed that question. All right. Is there anything else that I need to just clarify? I would like to clarify the adventure. Let us clarify the adventure that you're going to go on. I'd like to know more about the end of this reading for you. I'd like to know about the Ace of Pentacles and the generosity and the adventure and the Page of Pentacles. That bit. I'd like to know about that, please, if we're allowed to know. Oh. Like normal, it's just a cycle that begins again. But it's not always the same cycle, But there's a cat in there. I love it. It's so wholesome. Balance, love. Wow. Okay. Is there anything else? I will show you. There's a bunny rabbit and this one. Such a connection. Okay. Such a spaz. The energy was so much just then. Okay. Is there any other ones that we need? I feel like this is enough. Alright, so we got the Four of Wands. It's beautiful. There's new love, new connection. It's going to be very balanced. It's going to be a very balanced connection. So we have the Two of Pentacles here. Four of Wands and Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands really just shows me unity. I don't know. I don't want to say it, but it looks like marriage. This card looks like marriage, at least. It's definitely a connection and unity between two people, because that cat over there is in this one over here, and that's so interesting. It's so cool. Look at that. That might be the thumbnail, actually. I like that. Oh, that's so cool. This is like a union, okay? I can't really say what kind of union this is, but this has to be a really beautiful union between two people, and it's going to be very balanced. And Ace of Pentacles, all of this stuff down, generous, adventurous, Page of Pentacles energy, and Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay, well, that's the bit for the tarot part of this reading. I'm going to go into some oracle cards now, and we're only going to go to 30 minutes because, oh man, that 40-minute video was like insane. So I'm going to try limit them to 30 because 30 is just like kind of like the sweet spot for me. So we'll do a daily tarot affirmation really quickly to go with this reading. Okay, I was not expecting that. Dude. There are two of them. So let's just go with the Star. I am blessed by the universe. And we have Five of Cups. I'm ready to deal with my losses and regrets and move on with my life. Girly. The emotions that I just got from that. So sassy. Yeah, it's happening. And it really resonates with this reading. So, oh wait, there's one that flipped over in here. Are we supposed to read that one too? There was two of them that flipped over in here. You know what? I always pull them out if they flip over. Okay, these two are there as well. I just noticed it. It says, the King of Cups, I offer compassion and guidance to those who need it. And the Four of Pentacles, I feel secure. I have enough. Beautiful. That was the other one. All right, let's move on to Gaia. Gaia always makes me cry lately. So let's get some messages for this reading. Hopefully they're positive, but honestly, at the end of the day, let's just go with it because that's how I like to roll. We've got loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. Very explainable to this reading. We have peace, dissolving unwanted and disturbing thoughts. We have Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Oh, it is going to be love. It's going to be new love. New love. Oh, I love new love. I love love. That's love. Unconditional love. That's what it is. That's what I'm getting. So much love coming through. I'm like, what is that? Unconditional love. The feeling of that. Remembrance. Resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. Yeah, I feel like that kind of happens, right? But be strong, young Padawan. What am I up to? I just looked at Darth Vader over there. Stop. Alright, let's get a couple more. Any others for go over? Alright. Harmony. Power, self-confidence, and productivity. Let's go. It's epic. I've never seen that one, and I love that one. no, Mr. Beast is auto-playing on my computer. I need to get up and stop that. I do not support him. Excuse me. I just need to stop Mr. Beast from auto-playing on my computer because YouTube, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. Why would it do that? I do not watch him. Okay. I've been watching other videos of, like, kind of about him, but YouTube be, like, trying to force me to watch that. Anyways, I don't know why I was on autoplay. Let's move on. There is Moonlight Goddess. That's the last one. Repressed Emotions, Healing and Reflection. It seems like a really good place to be. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it seems like a really good place to be because there is going to be this new balanced love. It's just going to be, like, amazing. I'm going to vouch for it. It is going to be amazing. This seems like it's going to be amazing. As much as the beginning of this reading was not amazing, but very honest, I think it always leads to something better. All right. Let's do an Egyptian oracle. I really think the Egyptian oracle can be helpful in this situation. I find it to be very blunt and honest, just like this reading. Is there any messages? Don't have any messages? Pretty clear today, isn't it? Okay, we do. I was about to stop. Okay, we have happy, and that's renewal. So 25 happy, renewal. That's a cool card. I love that one because it's my favorite color. Oh, I love that. So renewal is definitely something that's happening. And we have Nefertum, completeness. Oh, the journey that you're heading towards is completeness. You're feeling it. Feeling it. This new connection is going to make you feel complete. Okay. Amazon Oracle, it's time. I'm feeling very giddy today. Alright. By the way, if you noticed that I was like looking up there and smiling, I have like a mask of Tutankhamun on my wall. And I was looking at it while I was doing the Egyptian oracle, and I was smiled at it. It made me smile. Okay. So just having like a little connection with it, that's all. Kaladin, Angel of the Subaquatic Realm. Something new. Wow, look at that card. I love it. It's a merman. Or is it a man? Is it a merman? Mermaid? But it really does look like a merman. Is that what they call mermaids? Yeah, because there's a mermaid down there, and that's a merman. Oh. I'm getting too excited. I whacked my tooth with my ring. Oh. This is number 13, by the way. I really got too excited then. The subaquatic realm. Maybe it's like a definition of like the energy I was getting for it. Really like just whacked myself in the face then. Okay. By drawing this card, it demonstrates that you are indeed a denizen of two worlds. Here, Kaladin shows you the richness and the beauty of the hidden depths of his subaquatic realm. This vast, intricate, multi-leveled underwater world symbolizes our unconscious mind, which holds our most profound feelings, our dreams, and the innate knowledge that we are born with. Deep within the subaquatic realm are hidden tunnels that lead to an even deeper river and lake system. These lower levels represent the collective unconsciousness and that compromises our species, latent memories, the ancestral and the pre-human primordial evolutionary consciousness from eons ago. All of these aspects shape and put into from... I can't read. Give me a second, okay? It's not my forte reading, okay? All of these aspects shape and put into form the living and breathing person that we are. You are listening to the messages of the soul, and you are committed to exploring and developing your spiritual and psychological depths. You are in the process of bringing the mysteries of your unconsciousness into the light. This process will allow you to gain the power and the cognizance to draw vitality and sacred wisdom from the vast reservoir of your psyche into your life. Wow, I really struggled reading that. My apologies. Thoughts for reflection. Okay, let's do this again. Hopefully I can get it and so it's not so messed up like I did it. The subaquatic realm is the vast, intricate, multi-leveled underwater world that symbolizes our unconscious mind. You are listening to the messages of the soul, and you are committed to exploring and developing your spiritual and psychological depths. You are in the process of bringing the mysteries of your unconsciousness into the light. Okay. Well, I think that's very much sums it up, right? Like, the angel of the subaquatic realm did not really understand what it meant when I first looked at it. It's very pretty, and I get very mesmerized by these pictures. But it means that it is like the deep depths, and the hidden rooms of your mind, and you seem to be exploring them and bringing them into the light, which is kind of like the ultimate self-development, really. You're doing shadow work. Okay, I'm going to do a shadow reading. I know I don't normally do anything after this one, but for some reason, it just popped into my head. You are doing shadow work at the moment. And so, let's do a shadow reading. Cool. Let's just do one card. One card, please. What if it doesn't want me to? No, we did it. We have the Sovereign, Release, Compression, and Soul Work. Yeah, it's definitely like kind of leading up to this. I feel like you are, you are the sovereign, like you are royalty in God's eyes, the universe's eyes, because for some reason you're like the light, right? You're like the shining light, and I feel like you're sovereign because of that, and you find it your like life's path, or even like something that is meant to be to do this self-development, and I feel like that's why you are sovereign. And we have release, and I feel like release is really giving me, the release of those dark shadows, because obviously the message from the universe, and this is like the spiritual, so spiritual is like release, is like releasing the pain and the, giving it into the universe and releasing the other stuff. So that's something. And then in the physical is compassion. So having more compassion, obviously, these are very self-explanatory, these readings. And then obviously the thing that you could do, or like, it's like suggesting, it's like a suggestion, which is soul work. So this is shadow work. Soul work is definitely like all of it. So I feel like it's very interesting. And I think you're already doing these things. This one is really interesting. There's a bee on it, and there's like the honeycombs, and there's like a bunch of them filled in, but not some of them. So it's really like you're kind of like halfway. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like you're like halfway, or like you're getting there. You're filling in all these holes, and all these holes were dark before, and now they're light, because essentially you're bringing them into the light, and you're filling those dark holes, like the traumas, all the darkness, and you're filling it with light. I think it's really beautiful to end this with. So if you do resonate, please let me know, like, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.